Hello again. I posted think what you like. I do. And this viewer that commented earlier, we seem to be going round and around and around, and here's what he wrote. I understand you are small aircraft pilots. I have talked on a day-to-day basis with a jet fighter mechanic who is retired from the Air Force 30 years and served in Desert Storm. I'm not trying to argue because I know what you will do, but I'm sure you realize that 430 knots is equal to 494.835 miles an hour, which is fast enough to prove my point. Tornado winds are 250 or so miles per hour. Now, I was not trying to insult you as you did to me. I just don't buy the hologram crap. And by letting the wound heal, I meant every time you talk about it, it brings up memories for some folks that is not good. I did not know anyone personally there, but I have met a lot of people who did. Just say it was an absolute job. It was an inside job, and move on. I wrote back, sorry, but I still disagree with your observation. What you are missing is V-speeds. The airplane was shown making a sharp left turn towards the Twin Towers. Over 250 knots at 700 feet above sea level, the aircraft would have exceeded the V-speed in making that turn. Google V-speeds for a 767. It might help you understand more of what you don't know. FYI, I have a close friend that was an F-16 fighter pilot, and he became a B-2 aircraft commander instructor. I don't wish to continue debating this with someone that is ill-informed, as you, my friend, seem to be. And again, I'm really not trying to insult this individual. Being a pilot of small aircraft, and he's right, I am. I'm also acrobatic certified, and I'm high performance rated. So I understand the significance of V-speeds. Every airplane that's manufactured has distinct V-speeds that pilots that fly those aircraft have to be intimately familiar with. If you were to deflect the yoke beyond the aircraft's designed V-speed, you're going to find yourself in a heap of trouble. You'll probably be dead soon. All aircraft have V-speeds, and the V-speeds are designed to protect what the pilot's doing for an input. The airspeed indicator in small aircraft, they're in 4 colors. There's green, there's white, there's yellow, and there's red. The green is where you can fly in smooth air. The white is where you can lower and extend landing gear or flaps. The yellow is where you can fly in smooth air if you want to. The red, well, the red is like playing with a loaded revolver to your head and pulling the trigger. The plane isn't designed to exceed those speeds in smooth air or any kind of air. The same applies to 767s, 747s, B-1 bombers, B-2 bombers, F-16s, you name it. They all have V-speeds. And when you exceed those V-speeds, structural damage occurs. The comment that I made about the aircraft exceeding 430 knots, what I said is that it'll break apart at those speeds. The aircraft becomes structurally unstable. You can go Google V-speeds for any airplane, and you'll see that it lists different speeds which allow different inputs. It's really that simple. So although, yes, he's right, I do pilot small aircraft. Once again, I'm acrobatic certified in a Czechoslovakian Zlin. I'm also high performance rated. So, I do know what I'm talking about, and he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's talking to an aircraft mechanic. You think the aircraft mechanic knows He should know what V-speeds are. Once again, I'm not going to debate this with this individual. If he feels I insulted him, it's just that I don't have a whole lot of time. You know, I made, I don't even know how many videos yesterday. I think 28, the day before 20, the day before that 25, the day before that 20. I don't have time to bullshit. And what he thinks, I could care less. I've made some progress because he sort of concurs that it might in fact have been an inside job. There were no airplanes that hit the Twin Towers. There's no live video that was taken. Yet they produced what they produced. I showed you a video yesterday where they muted out the sounds of the explosion. They had a helicopter hovering at an angle to blow the wind in the direction that they wanted the wind to be blown into. The whole thing's insane. Absolutely insane. And if anyone thinks that there were airplanes, they're entitled to think whatever they like. I'm going off of fact, not fiction. And again, if the viewer feels that I insulted him, I apologize, because that was never my intention. Thanks for listening. Go check out the V-speeds, then talk to me.